name is Paige. I'm 30 years old and I'm a temp worker. Since I'm a temp, I have to go to different companies, and let me tell you, there are all kinds of people, and it's actually really fun. The places I get assigned to always have such unique individuals. It's like perfect for observing human behavior. Right now I'm working at Jones Corporation, a construction-related company. Today I'm with the president visiting Smith Corporation, a company that's so famous locally almost everyone knows it. Jones Corporation has been doing subcontracting work for them for over 30 years. Until now, the president has been the one handling business, but next time I'll be taking over, so today I'm accompanying him to introduce myself. I've heard a lot about Smith Corporation, so I'm pretty excited. Hi, I'm Paige and I'll be handling things from now on. It's a pleasure to meet you. I greeted them cheerfully while handing out my business card, but the guy in front of me didn't even look at it and just shoved it into his pocket.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I've seen you somewhere before.
Oh, bad feeling, but then I also had this nagging sense of familiarity too. Could it be Cole? I remembered! This thing I had buried deep inside my memory from that day. This guy, Cole, was someone I went to middle school with. He was the type who would say horrible things without a second thought, and that's why everybody hated him. I've got some bitter memories of him too. Oh, please don't remember me!
Ah, I remember now. It's Paige, right?
Oh, damn hippocampus!
Wait, weren't you a high school dropout? How did a dropout end up getting a job? What, did you fake your credentials to get hired or something?
Of course not! He's such a pain! When he found out that I wasn't going to continue my studies, he said, "You're the shame of our school." It's a memory I had almost forgotten, but now it's all coming back.
I've already heard from her company that she's a high school dropout. Huh? A temp? You're making a temp in charge of our company?
Oh, what a rude guy!
Paige is the one who will take charge of our company. No one else can be trusted with the Smith account but Paige. Let's see how far a high school dropout temp can go.
From then on, every time I visited Smith, Cole would tell other employees, "She's a high school dropout, you know," and make unreasonable demands or ask for pointless redos. Sure, I am a high school dropout, but is that such a big deal? There are lots of people who choose to work for different reasons. Every time I went to Smith, I was on edge, wondering what would happen next. A few days later...
Paige, I'm hungry. Let's order some pizza.
Still acting all cocky, huh? I'm not ordering pizza. Let's get back to business. I said, trying to shift the conversation back to work. But Cole wouldn't stop teasing me.
Ah, so this is the difference between a high school dropout and a university grad? I'm an elite employee at a major company, and Pigeon's just a temp, huh? High school dropouts can't get anywhere in life, huh? Must be tough being at the bottom as a dropout. Should I hire you, though?
Oh, seriously? He's even more persistent today.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Smith only hires university grads. High school grads aren't welcome here. Oh, wait. You didn't even graduate high school, did you?
Cole started laughing, clutching his stomach. Cole, let's talk about work, I calmly said, holding back my anger.
Just order pizza. I'm the type who can't function on an empty stomach.
I couldn't care less what type you are.
Listen up. With one word from me, we can cancel our contract with Jones.
There's no way you'd cancel the contract just because I don't order pizza.
What did you say? You're getting too cocky, Paige. Don't forget your place as a subcontractor. A high school dropout like you's got no room to talk.
Bottom of the barrel, huh?
Just go home. I don't want to talk anymore today. It's over.
And with that, Cole stormed off like a toddler, throwing a tantrum. I was stunned. I'd heard rumors, but Smith is something else. A few days later, I visited Smith for a meeting. Today, I was going to review the floor plans and house models with them. Since floor plans alone can be hard to imagine, I made a model which has been getting great feedback for being easy to understand.
Hey, what's this house?
As I was introducing the model house, Cole suddenly spoke up.
Why the hell did you put a closet in the kitchen?
A closet? Oh, maybe he means the pantry? We included a pantry in the kitchen because the client requested additional storage space.
Huh? A birdcage in the kitchen? No way!
How did that turn into a birdcage? I couldn't believe it. Was he seriously an executive at a construction company and didn't know what a pantry was?
Am I supposed to tell the client to keep birds in this closet and feed them bread?
No, it's not birds and bread. A pantry is a storage area for things like rice and canned goods.
I don't care about the whole rice and canned food thing. You made this ridiculous floor plan.
Seriously? Not again. While I was thinking this, Cole grabbed the model and slammed it into the floor. What the hell are you doing? The model shattered into pieces. The noise drew a few employees over to see what was going on.
What happened here?
What the hell did you do, subcontractor?
Wait, what?
This idiot started flipping out when I told her the birdcage wasn't needed.
What? He's lying through his teeth.
This is the model we were supposed to show the clients on Sunday!
Yeah, it was. What the hell did you do, Paige?
I didn't do anything.
Then are you saying the house just dove onto the floor by itself?
It was Cole who...
Stop making excuses. You're just a high school dropout who runs from everything bad. Fix this, and have it ready by tomorrow.
That's impossible, and Cole is the one who broke the model.
What? Cole did?
That's impossible. She's just a high school dropout temp worker. You're seriously believing what this temp girl says?
Being honest has nothing to do with your education or employment status.
That's true.
The employees who had gathered started glaring at me. It was clear that there was no one else here willing to listen to me. I understand. I'll redo it by tomorrow. I gathered up the broken pieces of the model and returned to the office, reporting everything to the president. Then he quickly gathered the employees and we all worked together at full speed to remake the model for the waiting client. As I watched the president make a call to Smith Corp, I realized this would be the end of my temp contract here. In that case, I'll give my all for this last task. The next day, with the remodeled model in hand, I went to Smith Corp with the president. Cole was grinning, but the man sitting next to him, who looked like a superior, had a serious expression.
Well, well. Looks like the subcontractor did a good job.
Cole said as he reached out to grab the model, only for the man to quickly stop him with his hand. Huh? What's going on, Davis? The boss, Davis, looked down and started shaking. And then suddenly he bowed so deeply it seemed like his head might hit the ground.
I apologize for my junior's rude behavior. Huh? Why are you apologizing to a subcontractor?
Oh my! I wonder how long that grin of his will last.
You should apologize too, Cole! Why should I apologize to Paige? She's the one who broke the model.
No, that was you.
Cole, don't you know there are cameras here? Huh? Cameras? When Jones called me and I checked the footage, there was clear video of you throwing the model onto the floor. Huh? You saw it?
Oh dear, it's already been caught on tape. Well, I knew this boss was aware of my innocence. Besides,
This voice recorder also has a recording of your statements.
A voice recorder?
When I came to greet you, I mentioned that all our meetings and discussions would be recorded with a voice recorder. Remember? Your previous outbursts have also been recorded. I knew about the cameras, but since there was a chance your company could suppress the footage, I made sure to record everything just in case.
that's right. The entire incident from yesterday was recorded on both video and audio. The boss had already listened to the audio from yesterday's call, so he knew I was innocent. The boss had told us to let Cole think he was getting away with it for now, because if we confronted him too early, he might try to run.
Yeah, okay, maybe I did break the model, but that messed up model was going to be redone anyway. It shouldn't be a problem.
What's so messed up about it?
There's no way you're putting a birdcage in the kitchen.
Oh, you still think a pantry is a birdcage?
Huh? You don't even know what a pantry is? What have you been doing all this time?
Picking on subcontractors, I guess.
What? I haven't done anything like that.
Uh-huh, well, in that case, it sounds like it's okay for my company to sue you for property damage then.
Huh? You're going to sue me? Hey, Cole, you've really messed up now.
Cole was clearly starting to panic, but he seemed to have an idea and smirked.
Got it. Paige, I'll give you $1,000.
Huh?
And we'll call this all settled. 1,000's gotta be a fortune for you, right? More than a month's worth of your pay?
Oh, is that really something you want to say? Davis, on the other hand, turned pale and whispered to Cole.
Hey, that person's income is 3 times yours. Huh?
Cole blinked, wide-eyed and clearly not understanding what he had just heard.
This person is a top-tier architect, an expert-level subcontractor. You need to pay a serious amount to get someone like them to work for you.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush!
Paige! But how could someone who's a high school dropout be a licensed architect?
Oh, well, if you have the practical exam, even a high school dropout can take the licensing exam. I didn't want to waste any time in high school. I was eager to get out there and work, so I jumped straight into the field. And now here I am being sent to different companies and picking up contracts.
No, wait. Pigeon makes 3 times what I do!
I told you, didn't I? Paige is exceptional. She gets paid an unbelievably high salary. It's so high, it's like Mount Everest high. I had to give up my prized car just to get her here.
Oh, is that so?
In the world of architecture, there is no one who doesn't know Paige. She's in high demand everywhere. The contract fees are outrageous, but she's getting offers from all over. Huh? She's that famous?
Oh, please, stop it. I'm just getting started. Looks like you and your friends didn't even know who I was before.
What? You've never seen Paige's interview? Didn't you know she once ranked #1 on the architects we want to work with list, chosen by construction companies?
Oh, I didn't even know about that ranking.
Paige, that's impossible!
You did see the business card I gave you, right? It says licensed architect on it. Cole shoved his hand into his suit pocket, pulled out the crumpled business card, and hung his head. Reading the business card is basic business etiquette. Most of the employees here don't seem to have any proper manners or enthusiasm for their work.
You're absolutely right.
I've been coming in and out of here for the past few weeks, but I'll overlook the fact that you've asked me to order pizza instead of having meetings.
Pizza? Cole, you even asked for that?
I'll let you listen to the audio later.
The president is enjoying this too much. After you hear the demands this guy's made, you'll realize pizza delivery is actually the least outrageous request. He asked for a budget of $130,000 to design a floor made out of glass with a fish tank so he could keep koi in the house. Plus, when I pointed out that it clearly was against building codes, his response was, "You're a high school dropout. Who are you to tell me that?"
Cole, you!
Yeah, I get it. It's enough to make you want to bury your head in your hands. This is the guy who was in charge of giving us assignments.
I remember when I brought up initial costs once, and Cole said to me, "You're a subcontractor. How dare you refer to the client by their initials?" It made no sense at all.
No way. You don't know what initial costs means? I know, it starts with C, right?
What is he even saying?
I'm highly educated. I went to college. Normally I would think it's K, but actually it's C. Oh, what are you talking about? What? The term for costs. The word cost starts with C, so the initials are C. Even I know that. What the heck? How long have you been working in this field? Initial costs refers to the startup costs. It's clearly about construction costs. They get brought up in every meeting, and you still don't know what that means? Huh? Wasn't that about talking about the client's name using initials?
Oh no, what should I do? This is so awkward. I can't believe I was subcontracting for a company with employees like this. Jones must have had a tough time. Well, it's about time to wrap things up for these guys. About what happened yesterday. We'll be filing a lawsuit through our lawyers, so you better be ready.
Huh? If you do that, the deal with Jones is off! Oh.
The president and I exchanged a grin as we heard Cole's words. We were waiting for him to say that.
So I guess this will be our last deal then.
Huh? No, that's not it. He's making all of this up. Cole, what are you saying? You need to apologize too!
Cole was confused, clearly not realizing what he'd done.
Anyone in this industry should know that Jones is a company that hires talented employees. They're in high demand, both within the region and internationally.
But they're just a subcontractor, right?
There's no such thing as just a subcontractor, whether it's paid or unpaid. If something goes wrong with a job subcontracted out, it's the main contractor that takes responsibility. That means if you choose the wrong subcontractor, you're stuck with the consequences and the main company loses big time. It would stain their reputation, so obviously they would want to choose a reliable subcontractor. Big company or not, if they're full of clueless, pretentious office workers with no ambition who just sit at their desks collecting a paycheck, they won't be able to offer anything of value. Subcontracting for a company like this is soul-crushing. But us? We put our lives into construction. can a degree build a house? If you're so smart, why don't you try building a house on your own that makes the client smile, huh?
This is insane! Paige, President, please continue to support us. Without Jones, our company...
Seeing Mr. Davis begging with tears in his eyes, Cole finally seemed to understand everything. His face turned so pale that it was almost shocking to see that a person could look that white.
Paige, I take it all back. I was wrong. Let's continue our business together.
Oh, what the hell is he saying now? President, what do we do? Should we continue the deal?
Nope!
Well then, we'll be leaving now.
Oh? Wait, Paige!
As for the lawsuit, don't worry, we'll be going ahead with it. You can look forward to it.
No! Cole, this isn't just a firing. You'll be facing more than that! No, please, don't do this to me!
As we walked out of the conference room, several employees, Mr. Davis included, tried to stop us, but we just brushed them off. In the end, Smith's company had to entrust the job to another company, but it seemed that they were bombarded with complaints from customers. Within 6 months, their reputation plummeted, and they ended up in serious debt, leading to bankruptcy. Cole, who caused all this damage to the company, didn't just get fired. He was held liable for damages and even sued by Jones for property destruction. Looks like he'll be spending a lot of time in court for the foreseeable future. He couldn't find another job, and after being abandoned by his parents, he was wandering the streets. As for me, I ended the contract with Jones.
Well, I'm actually glad Smith's company cut the contract. If we'd done it ourselves, they'd have used their big company status to hit us with lawsuits and all sorts of nonsense.
I was planning to point out how reckless their demands were and push for a termination, but I never imagined Cole would go completely off the rails like that. The truth is, I'm not just a regular temp worker. I also handle solving the problems that the companies I'm assigned to are facing. This time, I was assigned here to help Smith's company sever ties in a smooth way.
Paige, I've always wanted you to keep working with us.
There are a lot of companies waiting for me. There are many businesses out there with problems to solve.
What's next? Which company are you going to next?
Next, I'm going to a hospital. I'm actually a licensed nurse too, you know.
Huh?
I've also got qualifications as a tax accountant, a lawyer, I have a commercial driver's license, and I can even fly helicopters.
Wow, you're amazing! Please, go save more companies!
Leave it to me! Paige is on the case! Today, too, I'm working hard in some town making sure everyone can work happily. Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next?